Celtics Postgame Plus is presented by your New England Ford dealers. Built for America. Built Ford Proud.
The Veterans Perspective proudly partnered with VA New England Healthcare. The fastest way for veterans, their spouses, and caregivers to get vaccinated is to enroll in VA healthcare. Call 844-VA-CARES. That's 844-VA-CARES. And here it is as we are back here on Celtics Postgame Plus. The Celtics will match up against the Washington Wizards in the play-in game on Thursday night. 9 o'clock tip-off, 8 o'clock pregame right here on NBC Sports Boston. The Wiz, 34-38 on the season, but 17-6 over their last 23 games. That is second best in the NBA since April 7th. And the Celtics were 2-1 in the season series. But you see those big names there, Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook for the Wizards. As we welcome in Big Perk here now, along with Chris Forsberg. This is Celtics Postgame Plus. Perk, nobody wanted this smoke of Brody, and it's happening. How do you like this matchup against the Wiz?
Well, first of all, Abby, let me apologize because I didn't say happy birthday to my boy, Chris. Hey, happy birthday. Next time I'm in Boston, dinner on me. All right, Chris, I'm going to make sure I find you.
Abby, we're all going out.
We're going to go to dinner. Wherever you pick and choose, the tab is on scale.
Chipotle,
okay?
here we come.
Yeah, scale I like. Yeah.
But listen. Russell Westbrook, I thought the Hornets were going to win the game. Like, they were up 18.
Yep.
16, 18 points. And I'm like, oh, they got full control of this game. And then all of a sudden, the relentlessness of Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, who's still hobbling out there, right? He's not even close to 60%. And I honestly, after watching, going back and forth, because I had both laptops on, watching the Hornets in the Washington game, I think the Celtics got the luck of the draw by getting the Washington Wizards.
Wow.
Bradley Beal is not healthy. And I think if you bring back Kemba Walker along with Jason Tatum and Evan Fournier, the Celtics should win that game at home. The Hornets, on the other hand, looked a little bit more dangerous. Although they lost the game, I got to give Chris his props. But if I'm the Celtics, I feel pretty confident going against the Washington Wizards.
Man, I wish I could feel that way. Like, I just feel, to me, it comes down to Westbrook. 103 playoff games, 4 Western Conference Finals. Like, he's been there. And I know the Celtics and their young guys have been to a lot of big games, but I just feel that Russell Westbrook is going to walk into TD Garden. He's not going to be overwhelmed by the moment. And Bradley Beal is going to see Jason Tatum. And all of a sudden that hamstring's going to feel a little bit better. And I do think it's going to be a battle. Like, nothing has come easy for the Celtics this year. And I just hope that the Celtics are ready to go to another level, because the level and the consistency they played with this season isn't going to be enough against a team like the Wizards.
Perk, I'm shocked to hear you pick against the Wizards and Russell Westbrook. You have been singing his praises all season long. And I think, the Celtics, while we talked about having the season series 2-1, it was earlier in the year when Russell Westbrook wasn't quite 100% yet. I mean, he has been a monster through the second half of the season.
And Abby, he has, and I'm not knocking, I'm not taking anything from Russell Westbrook. We're talking about a guy who will make an all-NBA team, okay? A guy who has been playing, things that he's been doing is unheard of.
Yeah.
But I will say this, the Washington Wizards defensively are horrible, okay? And the Celtics could get whatever they want. I watched them play this game today, and then I went back and looked at their numbers. They try to outscore you. So if Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, and Evan Fournier are all on and knocking down shots, first of all, Jason Tatum, no one on that team could guard Jason Tatum. So unless Jason Tatum decides to stop himself. And when I say that, I mean, he should be attacking and getting downhill all night long against this team. They don't defend well. They don't communicate well. The interior defense is not like that. Jason Tatum should have it his way. And I understand he's going to be in the game with Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, but he should come out on top when you talk about the stars. That's just my humble opinion.
And the other star from St. Louis, Bradley Beal, Still recovering from that hamstring injury. As you said, Perk, nowhere near 100%. But when he is 100%, Chris, he's the second leading scorer in the NBA and hung 50 on the Celtics earlier this season.
Yeah, and again, I just think the magnitude of the moment, seeing Jason Tatum on the other sideline, it's going to bring out the best in Bradley Beal. He'll have a day here to start feeling a little bit better about himself. And so I think what Perk said is perfect. Like, which team is going to be more aggressive? Are you going to get a Wizards team that isn't content to take jump shots? Is Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook just going to relentlessly attack that basket? What is the status of Boston's back line? Is Tristan Thompson healthy? Is Robert Williams ready? You know, that'll all come down and dictate to me who wins this game, who is more aggressive, who seeks out the better shots. The team that's a little bit lazier and just settles for those perimeter jumpers is probably the team that's going to lose this game.
Abby.
Yes.
I got a question for you. Okay.
Okay.
And look, Chris, I'm not trying to ruin your birthday, man. I hope
Can't
you
crush
have
this vibe.
Okay, cool. Well, listen, I know me and you both, and Abby as well, we all been big fans of Nesmith, right? Okay, he's played well. But now going into this play-in tournament and possibly the playoffs, to me, if I'm Brad Stevens, what Jabari Parker has been showing and giving me, I might have to lean that way and take away some of Nesmith minutes and go with Jabari Parker. Abby, how you feel about that?
I have to agree with you, Perk. Just seeing the rotation, I mean, Brad not starting Nesmith and what Nesmith did and how overwhelmed he looked in the first start of his career 3 games ago. I think that you do lean on experience in these moments when your backs are against the wall. And I have to agree with you. I think Jabari Parker will get the call for some play-in minutes.
I think it's going to be like the front 7 is defined, right? Where your starting 5, Tristan or Rob, whoever's coming off the bench, and Peyton Pritchard are probably your 7. And then the 8th might vary. So you need a little bit more length. Can you throw Romeo Langford out there and use that 7-foot wingspan? Do you need a little bit of size, or do you need to go a little bit bigger? Can Jabari go out there and play? I think Brad will throw darts with that last spot. I think Nesmith, if you just need energy, maybe he still gets the call there. But certainly, it's a lot easier to play with insane energy in 15-minute bursts than what we saw when he was starting and playing 30. And so that's something he's going to have to learn. But he can still give you good minutes in small bursts.
Aaron Nesmith tonight, Perk, 2 points, 1 for 6 from the floor, 0 for 1 from 3.
Just saving it for the postseason.
A lot of hustle, though. A lot of hustle from Aaron Nesmith. I don't know. Just talking about this matchup, though, against the Celtics and Wizards, I know it's not the one any of us wanted, but I am excited about it. I cannot wait. Game before we go, it's brought to you by John Sewer and Drain Cleaning, the name to know when the drains don't flow. Peyton Pritchard, his second 3 of the game. He has 102 on the season. That is second most ever by a Celtics rookie. Way to go, P. Rabbit. We know he is in the postseason rotation. Here's a look at where things stand. There are still some games going on tonight to decide the top, between the 2 and the 3 seed with the Nets and the Bucks, but the bottom half, this is solidified. The Wizards have clinched that 8th seed. That puts the Pacers in 9th and the Hornets in 10th. And we know the Celtics in that 7th seed. The play-in game on Tuesday.